Hello. So, it is time for week 7 of UBL season 10. Sorry, haven't been up for too long, but I want to record this team builder because we're playing later today, and I'm excited for our opponent because it's one of the ones we didn't get to play last season, and I really wanted to because it's a good friend of ours, and it's Cathybara, and he also Usher Witches, with maybe the greatest logo of all time. Just scooch over so you can see it. There. It's the best logo that's ever been created. Anyway, so they had a pretty solid team at the start of the season, and then they changed it because it wasn't suiting them. Like, when we did power rankings, we put their team at the best, but it just wasn't working for them, so they went to what they know works, and that's what they won with last season to an extent, and that's Rain. They've got Urshifu, Rapid Strike, Baskia Legion, Thunderous Therian, Landorus Therian, Spectria, Pelipper, Corviknight, which is their only Terra Captain, Spiritomb, and Oshawott. Corviknight is their only Terra Captain because they got rid of their other Terra Captains and didn't have enough transactions remaining to pick up another Terra Captain. Despite that being, if they could pick up another Terra Captain, the only ones that they could pick up were Spiritomb and Oshawott anyway. And, spoilers, Oshawott's not coming to any matches. So this is hard rain. Like, this is as hard rain as it gets, besides, like, the Landorus and the Spectria. Spectria, to my knowledge, hasn't come too much. Like, but Urshifu, on the other hand, is the kill leader by far. Like, not even close. Like, even with some Week 7 matches being played already, Urshifu Rapid Strike is like 8 kills above second place. It's disgusting. So, yeah. We've got to worry about that, obviously. They've got, with Rain and Baskia Legion, they can outspeed Leki. They've got 2 immunities, with both Thunderous Therian and Landorus Therian, to Aleki, of course. Have to be careful of that. So, yeah. Despite this, I think we've got an insanely good matchup. Kathy's a friend of mine, of course, and as much as I want to see them get to playoffs, they do need to win either this week or next week to guarantee playoffs. But I'm not just going to throw for them. 1, because that's not fair to the other coaches, and 2, because if I get a good enough record, then I get to skip the first round of playoffs. So, I kind of want that. So, yeah. That being said, we're bringing some very sus/interesting things. It's still a somewhat serious team, because I still want to win, but oh god, is there some funny things on here. So, as per usual, we'll be starting with the lead, starting with Clear Amulet Excalibur. This honestly destroys 90% of their team. Bax does disgustingly well into their team. So, the lead I actually made a couple days ago and don't remember exactly what they did, but I have a rough idea. For sure, Bax outspeeds, what's it? It outspeeds Pelipper. I know it outspeeds max speed Pelipper. That's what it went for. And then the attack is to make sure that a offensive Landorus T dies to Ice Shard. Because we've got the Clear Amulet, we don't have to worry about Intimidate, so that thing is getting nuked. The other Ice Weak of the team, being Thunderous, also gets nuked by Icicle Crash, and everything else kind of does not appreciate a Glaive Rush. Like, I believe Glaive Rush actually gets Urshifu, it certainly gets Baskia Legion, certainly gets Spectria, depending on the Pelipper set, it'll get Pelipper as well. So, yeah. Bax does really well, surprisingly. Obviously, there's an Urshifu, but that's why we're pairing it with Scarf Regieleki with mono electric moves. Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, Thunder, and Electro Web. Now, you might call me insane for this for about 15 different reasons. First of all, why are you going Scarf? Like, I get that they've got Rain, but do you really need to be Scarfed? Yes. In my opinion, it's worth it because this outspeeds everything that's not in Tailwind. Everything that's not in Tailwind gets outsped by this. 330 speed will get everything, because Basket Legion hits like a max 302, something like that, I want to say. Maybe a little bit less. Maybe it's like 286. Something like that. But this gets it. This will outspeed. And then with modest max special attack, which will allow us to Oko Urshifu with a Thunderbolt. Volt Switch is great for momentum. Thunder, just in case they want to get Rain up for me, and then I will be spamming Thunders. And then Electro Web is really nice speed control for the other Pokemon, such as the Baxcalibur that they were leading alongside this. The HP and defense investment, I believe, is for trying to take Urshifu. I don't remember exactly how bulky we are against Urshifu. I will be completely honest, but we're bulky, so I at least went for Adamant Surging Strikes. Either there's a Rain boost in there or a Choice Band. One of the two. Well, definitely not both. There's also a good chance it might have been Rain boosted Banded Adamant Aquajet. Might have gone for that. To make sure I live that. So, something along those lines. But yeah. The also really nice thing, and the main reason why I actually want Volt Switch over anything, is if they do want to lead their two electric communities, I can Volt Switch my own backs, and just get out that way. And if they're leading both of their electric communities, well, they're going to get rolled by backs, and we can bring in one of our back Pokemon as a result. We've kind of got two modes of back Pokemon, so we'll see which one I feel better going with. Or the first of which is a Trick Room back mode with Bronzong. With Trick Room, Sunny Day, Psychic, and Protect. Sunny Day is a really nice bring, obviously, because of Rain. This also gives us some synergy with Moltres that we're bringing as well, but it just means that we have the option to remove that weather, make it so that they are much less likely to take it out. Bronzong is really hard for them to take out, actually. Like, without Spectria, it's pretty rough for them to take out, and I think I didn't EV for Spectria, I EV'd for Thundurus, and I think Modest Thundurus Thunderbolt isn't even a 2-hit KO. And the rest I put into defense, which still gives us a lot of defense with that Citrus Berry as well. Psychic is just the only attacking move of choice, because I kind of only got to pick one. So I figured Psychic's probably the best. Like, it hits most things. Obviously, it doesn't hit the Spiritomb, and it doesn't hit Corv that well, but everything else it hits at least for decent damage. So, hopefully, that will be enough. And then, alongside it, obviously, is the Don. With no stab, we've got Play Rough, Seed Bomb, Ice Spinner, and Protect with an Expert Belt. There's nothing I want to ground move. And I was like, trying to think, do I want Protect, do I want another coverage move? And I was like, wait, why do I have a ground move? I don't need a ground move here. So we've just gone triple non-stab, though we do have the Terra Grass, which we can Terra Grass with Seed Bomb, and that will get, I believe, both Basket Legion and Urshifu because of the Expert Belt. Ice Spinner will get Landorus, and I think even Thundurus. And then Play Rough is just a generally good move to click. It's mainly for Spiritomb, because Spiritomb is like the one thing that Bronzong can't hit, so making sure Donphan can hit it is really, really nice. Just gone Adamant max attack and max HP, nothing crazy with the Don here. So, but we're not min speed because we do have Tailwind, so maybe we can utilize that to outspeed some of their low to mid speed Pokemon. such as like Pelipper or Corv or something along those lines. Next up, we are actually bringing it in with its now realized name. The Witch Bitch is here with an Assault Vest, with Shadow Ball, Grass Knot, Icy Wind, and Power Gem, with, as well, a Terra Grass. Terra Grass just seems to be the best against their team. We've got enough speed to outspeed Thunderous, and then the little bit of defense investment means that we can take at least one round of Surging Strikes, I believe Adamant. So, yeah, that's Brill. Might need to Terra for some more powerful versions of it, such as Banded or Rain Boosted, but for the most part we should be fine. We've got the Assault Vest, so that means on the special side we should be able to take the hits relatively well. Even Spectra will not be KOing us because of that. So, Icy Wind obviously great for speed control. Power Gem is pretty much just hit the Thunderous a little bit harder. We do 2 at KO Thunderous with this Power Gem unless they're running a lot of bulk. Grass Knot will be getting Urshifu, and I think even Basculegion with the Terra. If we do Terra, we get Basculegion. I think we have to Terra to actually get the kill on both Urshifu and Basculegion. But Grass Knot still does a good amount of damage regardless. Again, Icy Wind support and then the Power Gem. Power Gem also hits Pelipper, which is really nice, because I'm not running Thunderbolt. Because I want to go Terra Grass rather than Terra Electric because of the defensive utility. Which is actually part of the reason why we are bringing our misspelled nicknamed Spicy Nuggies. There we go. Because of Corviknight. If Corviknight comes, I probably want to be going with this mode a little bit more. Just because then Moltres can come and help take on the Corviknight a bit better. We're fast and bulky, enough speed to outspeed the Basculegion speed that I would expect them to hit, which would mean they outspeed Alecki and Rain. Also Terra Grass, the triple Terra Grass, because, like, it's mostly Urshifu that I'm scared of. Which is also why we've got the Flame Body Rocky Helmet combo, so if they want to try and hit our Spicy Nuggies, they're going to have a rough time with it. We've gone with Dual Stab, Tailwind, and Protect. Tailwind obviously is great, speed control, means we can match like Rain Boosts or their own Tailwind. But then the Dual Stab is actually just really nice, because if Rain's not up, we can go for Flamethrowers and do decent damage into a number of different things. Obviously not the water types, but a decent number of things, for sure. But then if Rain is up, we've got a very spammable Hurricane. And that Hurricane is KOing Urshifu, so something is going to be defensively terroring into grass in this game. So it's just going to have to depend on what. So we'll have to see. But obviously the lead is going to be kind of similar to last week, where I want to kind of break with the first 2 and then clean up with the remaining 2, because the remaining 2 are going to be somewhat bulky. And there will be some Terra options as well. Somewhere, like, I can't not bring something that can Terra. But also there's options for me to do, like, Trick Root, Bronzong, and bring Moltres for some, like, in the back or something along those lines. So there's options to go around, whether like which way I want to do it. So at least for game 1, we're going to be doing the back Alecki lead, and then 2 of the remaining 4 in the back, depending on what they bring. But then from there, we're free to kind of mix it up and whatever. Though I can't see myself not wanting to bring Bax or Alecki in some number of these games, because oh my god, together these 2 are really rough for them to stop. So that is going to be it for the team builder, so I will see you guys for the match. Alright, let's do it. Where's my music? Not too loud, a little bit, yep. Okay, so they actually brought Spec, No Lando! Hey! That means my Leki lead's even better. Alright, so, on one hand, I think because they have Corv, I need to do my fast mode. I'm also going to turn this down slightly for myself, because I hadn't turned it up earlier. Yeah, just to make sure that I've got something for that in the end game. Which means I'm going to have to be terroring it, because otherwise I will not get any value out of it, so... How much does Glaive Rush do? To thingy? Because I'll outspeed it, unless it's scuffed, I guess. $67, and a Leki... Yeah. So I think I can just go for Glaive Rush or Web. There's Le Basculijon. I think I just protect here. Until the user's next turn. So I could Ice Shard the Thunderous, actually. That would work, but I would still give it health. I'm just going to go for a Protect and Electro Web here. That's still really good damage. I'm going to go for the Wild Bolt Storm. Go for the Icicle Crash here, and then we're gonna go for a Terror and... I guess Hurricane. Right? No, Tailwind's better. Yeah, there's no reason for it not to be Tailwind. Yeah, to cover for Protect. Crash the Thunderous, and now with that up, we can Icicle Crash here, and we've got Hurricane, so it won't miss. We're faster than Basculision. They get the double, which actually keeps them in this. And I missed. Wow. Okay, sure. Maybe the worst turn possible. Since they're now faster, does my friggin' thingy kill? I doubt it. 14%, but they might have bulk. So, I'm just gonna go for Pelipper, and then we'll go for Hurricane here. I suspect we do live. And then we get to Glaive Rush, do a ton of damage. And then I've got Misty in the back. So, I'll just go for Shadow Ball, because that reveals absolutely nothing. Honestly, I forgot I had another Pokemon. So, we had everything against us there. And we still managed to come out on top. Which is very, very nice. So yeah, no reason for me to switch up the lead, I don't think. It's a question of, do I want to go for TR in the back? I think I stick with the same 4. This Corv is the only thing they can Terra. So I'm down to just go for Electro Web, and I think I'm just gonna... I'm worried about just taking like 1 million from Holy Press. Okay, they do go for Terra Grass. Do Mirror Armor and slow me. Or we do get to take out the spec, which is nice. And yeah, Ironhead does kill me. But this is kind of why I have this. I think Flamethrower should kill, right? Oh, what's it called? Urshifu? Not in rain? I think that gets it. The rain, it might not. Come on, Nuggies, you can do it. That's not doing it. They go for a Lecky. Okay. So only one of my guys can Terra Grass. Did we see them Protect? Didn't see them do anything. So I think I'm down to just Shadow Ball here. And I'm gonna Terra Grass Hurricane. Yeah, that gets to take it out. And we were able to do it 2-0 against Cathy. GG's. As I said in the start, I think this was maybe one of their worst matchups. Genuinely. I think this matchup for them was atrocious. And they just did what they could, but I'm wondering if my Scarfalecki actually did do something. So yeah, we did it. So we're now, what are we, 6-1? I think we're 6-1. So yeah, we're looking real good. I think even if we lose the last week, then we're in a really good shot to make top cut, not even top cut, make the bye round to playoffs. So it's really good for us. And yeah, Miss Mages, the witch bitch coming in clutch. Not in the way that I expected, but it was something just fast. It was fast and dealt damage and was just enough to kind of clean up the game, which, other than Gren, which I did consider this matchup, was like, well, the only thing I could have asked for, so, but yeah, that'll do it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.